Like, I know you've built the HG Future Century Shining Gundam. I know you know there's no ab crunch in there.
Yep.
Substitute the torso for that of the O Gundam, and suddenly it's a whole different ball game, and you've got quite the range going.
Let's see here. What am I gonna play today? Because I'm not playing. Not gonna play Wolfenstein today.
Something lighthearted and easy to stop when you have the chance.
Huh. Occurs to me I don't have many lighthearted games.
Well, at least something that's easy to get into and stop, like, quickly. Honestly, if it's just a short stream, I can pop Pokemon Violet in and we could just roam around.
We could. Um. Hmm.
Because at this point, you're describing it as like a short stream. It's basically just a hangout stream at this rate.
Like I say, short stream, but like knowing me, it's gonna be this like the standard length of time.
Hmm. So like, there's the Pokemon idea. We could duel each other.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna turn my PlayStation off and I'm gonna grab my Switch.
So what are we doing? So I know what to set up.
Duel first.
Yup, yup. Okie doke. Turning on Master Duel.
Cause
So
I've been playing Master Duel here and there, and like I keep getting either really good or really shitty opponents. And by shitty, I don't mean they're bad. By shitty, I mean they will.
I know what you mean. I've been there. I've been there. The people that surrender at the drop of a hat all because you happen to start winning.
No, I didn't even get that. I got one guy who had an entire deck of dark monsters, so I pulled out the Vampire Hunter. Um, and the guy had two trap cards. The first one killed the Vampire Hunter, and then when I brought him back with Monster Reborn, the second one killed him. And that was my only chance of turning the duel around.
There was a time where I encountered a person who surrendered on their first turn just because they didn't like the hand they got. I would encounter him later that day, and that's the guy who got Exodia out.
Mm. I will say I did surrender a lot during those duels, but it was mostly just because like I wasn't gonna win. Like there was no way in hell I was gonna win. I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna post that I'm live in the Discord and no,
So, have you watched much of TJ Omega before?
here and there.
He did a video about how he would rewrite Beast Machines. It's over an hour long. I barely got a few minutes in, and already I'm in love with what he's doing.
Interesting.
I'm at 14 minutes, 30 seconds, roughly, and he's had Megatron escape. Instead of the transformation virus, which he openly despises and completely eradicated, he came up with an alternative solution for creating the techno-organic Maximals in the first place. Save for Silverbolt and Rhinox, everybody was starting to essentially get tired, exhausted. It's becoming difficult to even transform from one mode to another. Black Arachnia gets to show that she's a smart one, the techie of the group, by realizing it's because they're not on Earth anymore. Without the Energon fields that were still on Earth in the later seasons, albeit in a reduced capacity, there's nothing really fueling their Vox-created transmetal bodies.
Right.
Instead of the Oracle, Vector Sigma itself is what caused the Maximals to it. And using what store of power it has, it reformats the Maximals that need to be reformatted, creating the Beast Machine's bodies. Silverbolt and Rhinox are lost in the attempt to hold off the Viacons while the others escape to figure out what's going wrong. After reformatting and starting to learn how to transform, the Maximals now continue to explore the underground as Vector Sigma seems to be using the last of its power to guide them in a different direction. And it is there they discover the ruins of Old Iacon, the Autobot city that the Maximal layer was built on top of.
Alright.
And it's in this old Autobot city, where there's barely any power, that they find dozens, nay, hundreds of Beast Mode Maximals. Maximals, Predacons, whatever have you. Survivors of whatever is going on. What CJ was doing was he's attempting to use the budget that Mainframe would have had at the time to make what's going on. He's trying to work within the constraints of what they had. So all these Beast Mode Maximals are just, well, retools of animal models that were already in Beast Wars.
Okay.
Take a Rhinox model, tweak the head, and now you've got a hippo.
Okay. I think I get it.
Figure out what I'm doing.
Kamen Rider does that a lot. They'll especially in Geats this year, they'll take a helmet and retool it and create a new rider from it. Like, we had 3 bear themed riders in Geats. One was a polar bear, one was a panda, and the other, it was just the bear head colored orange, like a Halloween pumpkin.
So it's in here that we're introduced to a couple of new Maximals. First off, a red and orange snake. This is Night Viper. Night Viper basically from the Beast Machine toy line.
I figured as much.
Apparently, he's going to get along famously with Nightscream and become what TJ jokingly and semi-regretfully calls the Knights of Cybertron. The next Maximal they meet is Rav, R-A-V, a Raven Maximal, also taken from the toy line. And she's basically Black Arachnia feels like she's looking in a mirror to her old self when she looks at this Maximal. The angry, selfish, just out of it survive kind of Maximal.
Right.
And the last one, named Saberclaw, reuses the Sabertooth Tiger animation model from Beast Wars. Hey.
Hello, Taro.
Oh great, I'm in Brick City right now.
Brick City? Brick City?
Honestly, that would be an improvement. Because then I could make something out of these bricks. Oh no.
What is it?
He summoned Air Hummingbird.
Oh.
My hand is bricking. I have 5 cards in it right now.
I'm going to tell you right now, I summoned Air Hummingbird not because of any strategy you think I may have. I did it simply for the life points.
Well, fair.
How many life points does Latios have?
He has...
Neither of us have taken damage yet.
Yeah, Air Hummingbird gives me 500 for each card in my opponent's hand, so I ended up with, from 8,000, I ended up with 10,500.
What I just did, the evidence of what my hand was like at the time. I now have filled up my entire back row.
Should I be scared?
I described myself as bricking earlier. I did this just to spite Air Hummingbird.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, Bear,
Yeah, try taking 2,500 life points from my hand now.
Ah, okay.
Bear, have you ever heard of the game Dark Deception?
Yes.
They made the level in VR chat.
Fuck that and fuck their monkeys.
No. Was there 2 to 4 when you play it in the actual game?
I've never actually played the game. I've seen other people play it.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah. I played it on my own first. Then I
Wait a minute.
realized how difficult it was. I brought a friend along, and well, every time we died, we noticed that there would be another monkey waiting for us. By the time we left, there was 4.
So every time you died, a new monkey was added.
Yes.
Interesting.
It was less scary and more of the fact that annoying.
I'm kind of worried that you set your field spell face down. I'm only wondering what the heck that's gonna be.
You'll find out eventually.
May I see it?
No.
Wait,
Duel's already in progress. I don't think you can join to see.
There's a stream.
there's
Wait, right. Right, I almost forgot. Yeah, I'm deliberately choosing not to watch the stream since we chose to duel first because I don't want to cheat.
I have it up on my stream, Taro.
Oh, I see.
I just need to wait for the right moment.
Like I said, I'm being a good sport here and actively avoiding watching the stream. I haven't even opened Twitch because I don't want to cheat.
Then wait, who's the second person watching? Because there's two of us here.
Oh, it's Seki.
Oh, hello, Seki.
Hey, Seki.
But yeah.
So, what I was saying here. TJ basically he picked the model he did to actually be talking Maximals because they actually had either already modeled moving mouths for talking, or could be easily rigged to do so with minimal budget going in. I might as well just surrender now.
Oh yeah, here's another world I found.
In my short-sighted attempt to fight Air Hummingbird, I screwed myself over.
Don't worry, I'm more or less equally screwed.
I guess our decks are still waking up.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Hey, don't give me that look. You know exactly what you did.
I also found this world, so you know I got it. So you know I gotta act the part.
Okay, I might actually be able to use this. Like I said, I only got like maybe 14 and a half minutes into the hour-long video, so I'm still yet to actually see the plot fully kick into gear. Just suffice that at this stage of the Beast Machines rewrite, the Maximals have found survivors that were hiding in the old Autobot Decepticon ruins in order to avoid the Viacons.
Okay.
And all of them have beast modes. Which, if he's keeping the idea that the Viacons can't detect the Maximal in beast mode, that would explain why they haven't been found yet.
I am very wary of the card with 0 attack points and 0 defense.
It's all I have right now.
I know, but whenever I see something like that, I'm just like,
oh, come on.
This.
Oh, it's that card. Oh god.
Oh, take me down to Brick City, where the cards are good, but the strategies are pity.
Ah! Nice.
I was half expecting you to say something else there.
No. I'm choosing not to. Eventually, one of us will draw something we can actually use.
Eventually!
But by that time, it might be too late.
I'm not gonna say what exactly is in my hand, but I'll just suffice to say, I have enough to fill my back row all over again.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's how badly I'm bricking. The fact that, like, that trap card I've got there can't even activate because I have nothing for it to target. I can't take any of the speller traps that it could target and put them in the speller trap zone because the back row is all filled up. I have nothing in my hand for it to summon, so I can't summon anything. It was only a matter of time before this happened. So, I know Bear saw it, but did you see the Armada start stream I posted earlier?
I did.
I used as many shots from the show as I could find, trying to make a consistent color scheme out of it because the show's artwork was not as consistent as it could be. So what do you think?
It was great. By the way, question.
Shoot.
Did you mean to put that Transformers stuff into general in your server?
You talking the conversation I was playing out, or the image I was trying to send with it, but turned out to just be a link? Because that was intentional. I was just sharing a thing I found at the time.
Oh, because I'm semi-confused. Auction is... I just want to say that auction is very hard to come by around here right now.
Like, I'm not even
Finally!
even using Air Hummingbird's ability simply because, like, look at his hand. Look at his hand.
Finally! I can do something!
It'd be completely unfair for me.
Finally! I can do something!
I kind of want to see how many life points you would get, though.
Oh, fuck! I should've used Air Hummingbird!
At last! Something I can do!
I kind of want to see what I mean,
No.
Well, never mind.
No.
Yo! Oh,
Get
that.
those life points back out of the quintuple digits.
Oh, by the way, I had a second. I had a second one.
For how much we were bricking, I'm not surprised.
Oh my god.
There,
5,
let's see
10,
what happens.
15, 20, 25, 3,000 life points from my hand right now. Go ahead. Y'all know you're about to. You do realize I'm just gonna kill it again, right?
Yes, but the joke was worth it.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was. I'm smiling right now.
Latios, do you remember the colossal card I had?
Oh no.
Oh,
Please no.
Just imagine if Bear had that card.
So, for context, we ended up accidentally creating an infinite loop where a Blue Eyes fusion that gets to attack once per monster card kept destroying the same monster card, only for it to be revived by a card effect placed back in the same spot. So the Blue Eyes would then attack the card again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Also, foolish move.
Bear, you've forgotten what that card can do, right?
I didn't. First of all, I don't know what this card can do.
This is
Motherfucker!
You could read it whenever you wanted.
I know! I didn't want to! That's the problem! I was lazy!
So, if you remember a Yu-Gi-Oh! Story chat between me and Red a while back, I used this very card once in that story chat. Mating with Eyes of Blue has two abilities, both entirely centered around summoning a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the hand, deck, or graveyard. Triggered either by card effect targeting this card specifically, or being targeted by an attack. That's why she has 0 score in both categories. It's to bait the opponent into attacking this card.
I knew it was a trap.
Bear, when you have a chance to, look in DMs.
So, I'm gonna do something absolutely stupid. I'm going to fuse my 2 blue eyes together. Who needs a third one? To summon Twin Burst Dragon. Then activate Return of the Dragon Lord. To special summon 1 blue eyes back from the grave. And then chain it to Silver's Cry to get the other one back.
Yo, what the fuck, Taro?
You know I had to act the part.
And I'll choose not to activate the trap card, because I already have everything I need.
For context, last the thing I just sent there was a screenshot I took of this one VR chat world based on a game that me and I know that I play and I know Bear plays too.
So I'll just set this face down now that I have some space. And I will consider... Nope. I'm just gonna roll with this.
Speaking of Transformers,
Goodbye, annoyance.
I knew it. I knew it. Unfortunately, I don't have another Call of the Haunted, so... Fuck.
And I'll attack a face down, for no apparent reason.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Kidding.
Smart move.
Oh, you have no idea.
Did either of you see the thing I put into React videos?
No, I haven't.
Uh-uh. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret looking. Oh, the Transformer thing. Okay. Okay. Cool move. Boop.
Ah, shit!
And now that Lord of Dragons is on the field, you can no longer, hopefully, no longer target the face down card. Wait, the face down, it's not gonna count. Never mind.
Yay!
Ah well, at least it gets something on my field.
Equivalent exchange.
I'd hardly call this an equivalent, but hey, it did a thing.
Alright.
You gain a card, you lose a card. Equivalent exchange.
I figured it would be something skyscraper-esque. I don't know why I did that, but I'm doing it anyway.
You know what would be funny? If Bear had a monster reborn and just brought back.
I'm not wasting Monster Reborn on Air Hummingbird!
No, if anything, he'd take my fusion monster and use it against me.
No, just summon Air Hummingbird back. Get more life points. It's all in the plan.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping for a Harpy's Feather Duster at this point.
Coincidentally, I did add that to my deck recently.
You crashed. But at least that freed up a spot in my back row.
Oh wait, higher attack. I'm an idiot.
We've both been playing stupid today. I think it's forgivable.
Winner, if it's fair, gets to duel me.
I love how you hesitated.
See,
Because he knows what I can do when my deck is actually going.
yeah, I know. And I have
I don't know if you heard that, but I just cracked my knuckles.
That's what that noise was.
We heard that.
Dragon's Mirror.
Anyway, and I haven't exactly been playing Master Duel in a while, so I'm a bit rusty.
By banishing materials from my field or graveyard, I can re-summon a fusion monster.
Ow, fuck.
Or rather, summon an entirely new one.
Oh,
Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon.
that looks like a kaiju.
That is a kaiju. Wait, someone called Gridman.
I'm gonna add this while I'm at it.
I say.
And I will enter battle phase.
I say.
Thankfully, Banishment is the one place Maiden with Eyes of Blue cannot reach.
Hero Shield. I don't know why I did
I
that.
think
By the way,
Oh, fuck.
Pirate Dragon can attack more than once. This is the fusion that can attack once per monster.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you thought you saved yourself from that fusion when you got rid of the other one. No, that one can only attack twice.
I say Gridman, not the North Korea, because, you know, currently in a virtual world.
And now I'm considering a Gridmon.
Gridmon?
Gridman.
A Digimon based on Gridman.
Yo.
Yo.
Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Digital world? Cyber world? What if Gridman entered the digital world by accident?
Makes you wonder what partner he'd end up with, if any.
No. He'd be substitute for a partner. He'd be getting a human.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he needs a human to transform.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but you
Man,
get a human.
you should have seen how badly our deck bricked in the beginning of this. And even though it won't do any damage, I think she just wants to give you a slap.
To be fair, I did pull the air hummingbird prank, so I deserve that.
I know Seabear got my message about the story seasons.
Yes.
Debating canceling my physical pre-order and just doing digital, or going ahead and just keeping the $60 standard that, or special edition that just comes with a plush and a cloth poster. Only bonuses you get.
Okay, alright, you know what, I'm curious, I know this is gonna cost me, but whoa.
What is it?
I wanted to see like how many. I wanted to see how many attack points this guy would get.
Oh, fair.
And
If
I
only-
basically pranked you by using a card to prevent you from attacking, leaving one space in my back row empty and lowering your attack score.
I mean, I wasn't even really gonna use it, because if I use it on the maiden,
That's one more blue eyes. I've only used 2 so far.
I just wanted to see how many attack points this guy would get.
You're about to have skill issues, Graham.
I'll show you a skill issue. I'll show you a damn skill issue.
You know what? Just to get these out of my hands, because they've been clogging it up since the duel began.
Oh hey, I have that card.
That's 1 out.
Wait, Bear, is that the American or Japanese version?
American.
Uh,
I got this at a Goodwill.
hey, at least it isn't a Nerf gun.
That's true. Wait a minute. Why would I say that? It's Nerf for nothing, motherfucker!
You want to know about Sage's Nerf gun collection?
Sammy, you haven't even seen my
Some
collection.
of it. I've seen some of both. Like, I'm just sitting here going, I don't think I ever had a Nerf gun in my life.
Nope.
It's
Bruh.
Beatlemania!
Bruh, Bear.
Take that, big bad Beetleborgs.
Bear. I'm gonna be honest. On a windy day, I am a dead shot sniper with a Nerf gun. On an not windy day, my aim is quite literally as poor as
Stormtrooper?
Alexis's taste in monster making.
Oh. I was gonna say your aim was as bad as a Stormtrooper, but okay.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Nerf guns.
No, the taste in monster making. I'm not even gonna ask.
Alexis Rhodes wasn't really all that
Wait.
creative, I guess, with her monsters.
Wait, which Alexis are we talking about? Are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or are we talking about Gridman?
Gridman.
Okay.
Gridman. The only Alexis I thought of was from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, and that's what I thought. Wait, which Alexis are we talking about?
Let's just get this out of my hand too.
Alexis Kerchik, or
Caraber.
Caravan. I still can't wait to see that movie, because if it's going the way I think it's going, aka the abridged,
The plot synopsis I gave from that one guy.
yeah, I can't wait to see him try to pull the wind over the assist weapon's eyes. And if it is true, I'm going to be wondering how in the world they managed to get their hands on something like that a few months before it actually appeared on the screen.
Magic.
Boo.
Say, fair for the 3th season free order. If you do it digitally, you get the costume that Buddy Alien Guardian appears in the winter by the spring.
Okay.
And now I've finally undone all that Air Hummingbird BS.
Oh look,
That's
Air
probably
Hummingbird.
fairly debating digital versus physical right now.
You wouldn't dare.
It actually is Air Hummingbird 2.
You're right, I wouldn't. Because it's not Air Hummingbird.
But it is. Don't trust Bear's lies. It is.
Is it? Or is it not? You have no way of knowing, except you could just destroy it and I wouldn't be able to use its effect.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why did I put it face down? Fuck.
One of us is lying to you. You have to figure out which one's which.
Yes.
One...
The answer is yes.
One of us tells truths, the other tells lies.
I'm getting Labyrinth by David Bowie flashback here.
Oh, by the way. Oh yeah, I don't have any spaces left.
Crap.
Now think about this. Do
I
you
don't
really...
need? I don't need a back row.
Think about this. Do you really want to take out this card?
For all you know,
It could be Air Hummingbird.
Mirror Force could be in Bear's back row right now and could have not just used it.
If that's the case, I have a middle finger card already in my back row waiting for it.
Oh, damn.
He came prepared.
My deck has been giving me the most random of crap this entire match. I am so beyond done.
It wasn't Air Hummingbird.
If I only had just one freaking face.
You know what that deserves, Latios? You know what that deserves?
What? At this point, I don't even care.
Like, how did you...
He has a soundboard.
Okay.
Every PC Discord user has a soundboard now.
I use it on my phone, so I can't do
If you could just find a spell card that destroys any of my back row and target Call of the Haunted or any of the two on my left-hand side, I'd appreciate it. Those are legit bricks. I'll
Okay.
tell you what the face downs are. Flute of Summoning Dragon. Both of them. Like, that's how frustrated I am with those cards. Like, they just clog up the space. Oh, you clever little thing, you. And I can't resummon it because most of the materials have been banished already.
Woo! Oh, wait, you still have a monster on the field. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
picture of us.
It's not even strong enough for that. You would still have one turn.
Oh, it just popped up in eShop like a few days ago. The Story Seasons game me and Barrel are looking for.
And
You know what? I'm
what?
so tired of this back row. I would just do this. Let's see if this works for me at all.
Whoa. Whoa! What the hell?
Rage with eyes of blue, motherfucker! Clears out everything on your hand, your field, and your graveyard. Banishes all of it to summon as many copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck as possible. Ah, a clean, relatively empty field. How I miss seeing that.
I was not expecting that. Also, Sammy, I am looking forward to,
Yeah, what you just saw was my middle finger response to Mirror Force.
I am looking forward to Story of Seasons. I just need money to pre-order it.
And that's why I'm like, I haven't pre-order, haven't paid for it yet. Physical copy with the like cloth potion and goat plushie, but I don't know if that's gonna be worth the $60 or if I just pre-order the $50 digital version.
If all goes right, when I do eventually have cash again, after taking care of the Fairmont stuff, I know what I'll be doing. I will use what money I can access to order off of eBay one of the miscellaneous Minicon sword teams.
If it's still there.
If it's still there.
Yeah, but eBay has either people get it first or it just runs out of time how long it can sit there.
eBay is
Otherwise-
a fickle mistress.
Otherwise, I already have two pieces of a sword, the top half of the blade and the bottom half of the blade. All I need is the hilt. And as I've shown in the links last night, there's a few of those I could pick through if they end up surviving long enough.
Yep. I mean, most of my
Doesn't even
GameCube
have-
games and Wii games I got off eBay because the only other site I know does the collector price versus, hey, it's a very old game, I just have it sitting here, $20. They did
Doesn't
it's a
even have-
collector's thing, and you can choose box, no box,
At this point, I'm almost half
manual,
hoping
and
that
box.
at this point, I'm almost half hoping that the sword hilt will be a different Minicon team than the two pieces of the sword I have already. Because I have the upper blade of the Energon Saber, the only piece of my original Energon Saber I still have. I've got the bottom half of the blade from the Star Saber, which I found at DoverCon one year. And if I were to get it to say the Dark Saber version of the sword hilt, I don't know. Just something about that just feels kind of funny.
Yep.
Also, while I was doing the single player stuff, I used Grand Mole to keep destroying or rather removing a what are they called? GX Sacred Beast card, the equivalent of Raw in that lineup. From the field over and over and over again, and I think if the AI could get pissed off, it was getting there. Because it kept pulling multi-step combos every turn to get its thing back onto the field, only for me to just Grand Mole and immediately remove it, forcing it to do that all over again.
If I was the AI, I wouldn't be taking that.
I'm just still debating physical or digital right now, so I'm staring at the pre-order screen for the digital going, do I do this, or do I just wait for my physical copy?
Well, I can tell you, you're going to stop attacking me, assuming you don't have something in your back row to prevent this from showing up. Speaking of, if you attempt to use Grab Mole's ability on Maiden, it will kick in.
Fuck.
Whether it's selected for an attack target or an ability target, be it monster ability or spell or trap effect, Maiden will go off.
Dude, Bear, which version do you think I should get? My mind can't make up my mind. The pre-order I got is like the special edition that just comes with like a cloth poster, like the Pioneers of Alltown did, and a plush. To me, I don't know if that's worth $10 more or
That's what
not.
I thought.
I would say keep the pre-order for now, but if, like, I don't know.
Keep the one I already pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could cancel it. I just haven't paid for it yet, so the money hasn't left my account yet. They were gonna send me an email when it's closer to the release date to go, hey, we're about to take $60 out of your account. That'll probably be the week after the DoverCon too. But I have $202 saved up so far for the DoverCon. In cash. It would have been $300, but I had to buy my sibling's Switch because my Switch got knocked down and broke by this cat here. It made me pay $100 for the Switch that they don't even use. It was slightly gypped, it just couldn't give it to me considering they don't play it. Like, I don't really play it, I don't mind selling it to you for $100, and I'm like, you don't play it, why don't you just give it to me? No, I have to buy it. I still am 60 for Mom's Mother's Day stuff and paying $20 bills.
Huh. I forgot I had this card in my deck. Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh god.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for you.
I was gonna say even for the doctor, but okay.
Because,
My remote.
yeah, that face down, unless you get rid of it, like, now, I'll have game.
I don't know.
What? Okay, I just looked in general voice chat, and I'm just like, what did I miss?
Boop.
Anyway, Sam, I'm about to post something in the general voice chat that you'll most likely
And you're out of time.
Okay. Hold on. I could open my phone back up. It goes to sleep mode very easily.
You're most likely gonna hate it.
Yeah, you're out of time. The face down was Kunai with Chain.
Shite.
By using it, I can equip it to Maiden with Eyes of Blue, which I did, giving her 500 attack points, which allowed me to
I don't know how I
immediately
feel about
resummon
this.
Blue Eyes.
Don't know how to feel about this.
Well, I'm dead.
I'm just staring at it.
Now.
My mind wants to just yell, "Hero!" At the same time, just fuck you, Rowan.
Oh! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, okay! Woo!
You good, Bear?
Grand Mo's ability kicked in!
I
Oh.
genuinely miscalculated there, so fair enough. But I do have a backup plan.
I live for another day!
No, download files.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
I'm trying to send screen.
So if you're wondering about what happened in the voice phase chat general whole thing, I was talking with Seki for a while about Digimon designs.
I noticed.
he was going off about how he wants to see more X antibody stuff. Don't you dare.
Whew.
Yeah, maybe keep in my pre-orders on the instant page just to get this pre-order. Probably smart, right? Yeah.
Boop.
Uh-oh.
Filthy. Filthy.
Do you take the risk?
I just love the way you said that.
What? Latios or me?
Latios. Also, the effect says if it's sent to the graveyard, correct?
You're immediately gonna attack it with Grand Mole, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, I can just resummon it as many times as it takes.
Listen. Listen. Listen.
And since I
It's
have
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Game
two
Series.
fairly... And considering with Komodo Dragon, I have two fairly weak monsters that I can just put face down, and you'll never know which one it is. Again, do you take the risk and keep throwing moles at me until something eventually happens? Honestly, probably yes, because it's working for you.
Just the imagine of a bear just chucking moles at a Latios.
And I've just got a bunch of those freaking moles just stuck it all over because they're covered in drills. And I just got this mildly annoyed look.
Mage just sits here and watches in amusement, documenting what he's seeing. I sit there going, okay, well, this bear seems to have an issue with the Latios. I don't know what's happening. But he's throwing moles at it.
Desperately throwing moles.
Boop.
Yeah.
Piercing damage to defense position monsters. Should have seen that coming. Honestly, using... I can tell you right now, using Rage with Eyes of Blue, that was the moment I screwed myself over in this duel, in hindsight.
I forgot I had Clayman there! Oh! Oh!
Time to get it. Have you got attacked by another mole?
Oh, no, not this time.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. Just switch Clayman to attack mode, attack me with the other thing, clear my field, and Clayman goes for the kill. Or for Cinetrix, for that matter.
I can also just
Either
use
way.
my Vampire Hunter's effect. Wipe that out. And then just do this.
Fair enough.
Hey, well done, Vic.
It took how many turns?
Too many.
Anyway, now you
All
duel
right.
me.
Oh, are you? Wait.
Bear duels him, not me.
Yeah, yeah, let me send you an invite.
Switch to another tab so I don't see what cards you're playing.
I'm getting a look at that replay.
Let me change my deck first.
That was just a shitstorm of events.
Let's go.
I'm
This
just listening to
one.
audio of you two dueling with no idea what's actually happening.
Interesting. Ready? Fight!
Alright.
Time to show you what really is a skill issue, Grandpa.
Cut to me.
He'll show you a skill issue.
Cut to me beating you to death with a mole.
I don't know what this deal is with bear and moles, but he likes moles.
I have
He's
this
using
card.
He's using an Elemental Hero / Neospatian deck, and one of them in particular, Grand Mole, has the ability to send any card that enters battle with, along with itself, back to respective owner's hand.
I know, I was making a joke as like my freaking profile picture mage just observing this bear going, I don't know what this thing is, but he seems to like moles with drills. I don't understand, but okay.
Wait, I thought I was going first.
No, I'm going first.
I clicked on myself going first, huh?
Must have been a little too late.
Also, Bear, do you notice, my board, my field?
Yeah, it's very Halloweeny.
You want to know what that is?
What?
Rolling, rolling, pumpkin.
Oh god. If only I had Air Hummingbird.
Okay, let's see what tomfoolery I can get up to with this. Okay.
I honestly don't even care what I've missed, and I've stopped trying to figure out how many turns actually passed in the previous match, just leaving it at too many. Like, duels like that, that's why the speed duel format everybody hates was invented.
Bear, you're about to hate this.
I probably am.
Oh, the Dragon Maid deck, okay. Yeah, that one's cost you a couple headaches, Bear, just letting you know.
I will not do that. And
I will not be giving spoilers because I still want to be a better sport than that, but...
Ow, my soul.
Ouch, my feelings.
Now I get this!
You were probably desperately hoping for that while you were dueling me, weren't you?
No. It was a card I mentioned earlier, and it just happened to land in my hand.
I'm scared.
Don't be.
So,
Oh my god.
while we're in conversation, I was gonna ask, since you know what I've been writing about, like, what Mass Effect species use Cybertronians in what way in my story I'm working on,
I think I hit a wrong button.
are there any species in particular you find interesting in how they view these robots?
I mean, they're all pretty interesting because they all have.
I don't know which one's which. I'm just gonna Leroy Jenkins it and say this one. This one's going back to your hand for now. Wouldn't it be funny if I was allowed to send monsters born back to your hand, not letting you summon my monster?
Oh, hey, that particular one. I think I used that as my dual mate for a while before I got the blue eyes.
I'm sorry, I had to look at your deck card count and I saw number 53 and I got scared.
Yeah, I have a big deck.
Avoiding the obvious joke, and I'm just gonna say, yeah, I use a 60 card deck too. Whenever possible. Because in my mind, decking the opponent out is an equally valid strategy as taking away their life points. I know that less cards technically makes it easier to draw the stuff you need when you want it, but at the same time, I also know my luck will basically not care no matter how many cards I have, so...
What?
You thought.
Son of a bitch.
I told you this deck would give you headaches. Also, why am I the only one of the three of us that doesn't use the rabbit?
Because I don't particularly care for any of the other monster things.
And I haven't bought anything yet.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna say that I'm sorry. But my tomfoolery hasn't even begun.
You're gonna kill me before you can even begin your tomfoolery.
I know I shouldn't, because I know getting too cocky would cost me this. But I am smug as all hell right now.
I got 2 cards
will
that I
come
can't
after you
use
next
in my
round.
hand.
What'd you say, Bear?
I have 2 cards in my hand that I cannot use. I have
You brick.
a fucking
brick.
dolphin on the
You're
field.
bricking. You are genuinely bricking. Okay. Yeah, so, Taro, just wait until I come after you next round, and we'll see how long that smugness lasts.
Oh, I know full well that smugness won't last. But until then, I'm just enjoying this. I didn't even get to summon my ace monster.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Be right back.
I had no monster cards. I had nothing.
Hold on, I forgot to send this link to this stream to that server I was talking about. Huh. It finally got your stream's icon right. Okay.
So, fun fact about that icon, a friend of mine made it for me. And, someone actually thought that was my skin color.
I see it.
I had to
Anyway.
I had to explain to them that no, it's a brown bear. It's a grizzly.
Booga booga, I'm coming for you.
Ah. Shall we wait for you to start spectating Bear, or
I'm done editing my deck. Let me how do I spectate?
You basically click the button that would normally be going like go in, and spectate duel will be an option.
Okay.
Spectate from beginning and spectate from current are apparently the options.
All right, I'm ready.
Win or lose, I'm determined to be a headache.
you know what? You know what? Fair. just
Okay.
watch me mop the 4 of you though. Just let me get the
I
smugness
just sent
out.
a picture of what my pre-order would have come with. See if that's really worth the price of just getting the
I'm gonna
game
let you
versus
move
pre-order.
first.
I feel like that's gonna be our downfall, but let's go.
That's for the premium edition. It comes with like the cloth poster and the plushie. Honestly, I don't really need.
Fair.
Yeah, well, that might be my downfall. It might not. Never underestimate the power of having the first draw. One card can make all the difference.
That is true.
Yeah, And I'm trying to find somewhere that will get it to me day of release because GameStop and Amazon both will take a few days.
That's the problem with physical pre-orders.
Yeah, and I found Exceed Games tries to get you in day of release, so I might order it directly from Exceed or just do the digital. I don't really need to go closer to the cloth coaster, so I might just go digital. There's no really other bonuses other than that.
Response. Okay, my card went through anyways. So I started my turn with his double summon. Taro responded with his Castle of Dragon Souls. I'm just gonna flat out nope his battle phase before it should even begin with Threatening Roar. Basically, I have 2 monsters, he has 2 monsters. He's got an almost full back row, mine is empty. He has a full back row, while mine is empty. Oh, goody.
Let the tomfoolery begin!
What? I'll do digital. Like $10 cheaper. And no shipping cost.
Response?
Looking. No. Because either way would get my monster banished. I don't want that yet.
And I'm gonna activate Stamping Destruction from my hand. Let's see, what do I want to crush? Let's pick this one. And instant tomfoolery, right? No? Okay then.
Either one of my cards that could have dealt with that would have gotten rid of my monster, and I don't want that yet.
I see. I'll call it a turn.
to hurt a lot.
I kind of figured. Well, that's stung.
Much better life point ratio, don't you think, Bear?
Yeah.
I'm like the I'm like the main villain of your average Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Are you sure about that?
Listen, I said I was the main villain. I never said I never said you weren't the main character.
Main character powers activate.
It won't hurt that much. It's fine.
Yeah, about that. I used
See?
2 white stones of legend to tribute summon this blue eyes, so I can pull the other 2 into my hand. The other 2 blue eyes, I mean.
I'll wait for you to summon them before I use this card.
Depends on if I get polymerization first.
Oh, it'll be great for me.
And instant tomfoolery. Figured I'd eventually have to poke the bear trap with a stick.
Yes, I have to do it. I'm gonna say no to that cheat.
See, I don't care if this blue eyes is on the field or in my hand. If I get polymerization, I can fuse them regardless.
Fair enough.
And I still have a thing on the field, so I feel safe enough for the time being.
That is fair.
Gotta go digital, it's cheaper and I can play it the day it releases.
That's what I did for Tears of the Kingdom.
Nice. My first time doing a digital eShop pre-order too, so... Although Sean's actually skipped in mine, I'm still pre-ordering from Amazon. It's gonna be 120. So I'm doing 2 different versions.
My ace monster cometh.
At least the Rune Factory stuff comes with more extras, making the bonus price kind of worth paying extra for. I got a quick stand, an art book, a CD, and game. In a steel box.
That is probably the most well-timed, if unintentional, yawn I've ever had.
And it'll take...
Dude just summoned a 3,500 hit fusion monster, so...
Just put it on my calendar, $50. Must be on card on the 20th. So that way my payment can process. Go to work that week, come home, play it the 27th. Oh yeah. In fact, they're about to have the physical edition because that's a big game with a lot of content. So I just found a keychain I completely forgot about. The weird Venom keychain where he's got 6 arms. Or sorry, forearms. And Mom got somewhere and she just handed it to me.
Meh. I'm gonna end my turn here.
Alright, I'm gonna go. We got a couple hours. I gotta start dinner, so.
Alright.
See ya. Believe it or not, Charles, there are Blue Eyes Fusion monsters in my extra deck I've not used against you yet.
No.
See, the Blue Eyes monsters I've used against you have only ever used up to, at maximum, 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Oh.
Do you want to see what I have that uses 3?
I'd rather not.
I'm gonna have to live long enough to find polymerization for that to be the case. Because it's awesome.
Maybe next duel.
See, that's how you freak out an opponent. Tell them that after all the duels you've had with them, there are still cards in your deck they haven't seen yet.
Oh, I know. I've done that myself.
Like, I'm certain you haven't seen my red eyes yet. Or maybe you have. I don't know.
I think I have. I think I have.
I honestly don't remember. Probably have, and I just forgot.
Pretty sure I have.
Fair enough if that's the case. If I lose, I lose. I'm just going to ask you one final time. Are you sure you don't want to see that fusion? Because I can't guarantee I'll have the materials necessary to make it next duel.
Buys it. If it buys it, you can do it. You remember what you said about Red Eyes Dragon?
I'm prepared to see it against me. Go ahead.
Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
That's the exact card I was thinking of. Whether I win or lose, at least I played.
Fair enough.
I still feel kind of jits that I didn't get to use my fusion, but what the hell.
Dragon Maid. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Dale? Deal? Dragon Maid, whatever. Attack!
The card would have been Blue Eyes Neo Ultimate Dragon, by the way.
Okay. You see that card in the corner? the face down.
Mhm.
That card, if you did summon,
You would have stolen it from me because that's all you ever think to do with my cards.
no,
You want them-
no.
If
It
you want
wouldn't
them
have.
so badly, you could just make me a money offer.
No, Latios, listen. It wouldn't have done that. What it would have done is send that card and one of your other cards in the field to your graveyard instantly. That's why I kept saying I don't want to use any of these cards yet because it will get rid of my monster.
What's even funnier is if I had Harpy's Feather Duster, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have just swiped your entire back row.
You know what? Fair enough. Hey, that was fun, wasn't it?
Fun for some.
Oh come on, you can't take losing to me.
It's not
I'm
the fact
gonna-
that I lost to you, it's the fact that my deck crapped out on me.
I'm going to challenge Bear one more time, but with a different deck.
Right.
One good Heroes deck deserves one slightly less good Heroes deck. So, have at ye, here's mine.
When did I get going? I'm gonna get going. I will see you both tomorrow.
Okay.
See ya.
And no, I didn't just join so I can beat you both sentences the card game.
I'd say could have fooled me, but I know better.
And also, Latios, my Dragon Maid deck is one of the only ones I have that doesn't steal.
I find that incredibly suspect and difficult to believe.
No, really, I look. There's no card in my Dragon Maid deck that can steal any of yours.
I'll believe that when I get to see the entire deck laid out in front of me.
Anyway, see ya.
Alright, comes down to this. Heroes versus heroes. And already I've got a ridiculous opening hand. Whether it's a good ridiculous or a bad ridiculous, we have yet to see. I'll start with one face down. I'll activate the field spell, Sorceress Spell Wall. And then I will set a monster face down, call it a turn.
Alright.
I will be right back. One of my cats is getting kind of sad that there's nobody else around, so I'm gonna go grab him. Be right with ya. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna choose not to do a thing. Can people still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure, because I unplugged my headphones. Don't want my cat chewing on them.
I don't know why I selected use effect, because there's no effect to, there's nothing to use it on.
There's a person. Yeah, Jasper can be a very needy cat sometimes. Because if he doesn't have people around him for a while, he'll start kind of going all desperate and meowing for attention while dragging a teddy bear across the floor.
Kinda
A
cute.
teddy bear he had since he was a kitten.
Aww.
I'm not even all that bugs that you destroyed, Avion, because, well, you'll see. Kinda needed you to do that, honestly.
Damn.
I'll start with that face down, and summon Elemental Hero Burst in attack mode.
Or not.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Miracle Fusion, baby!
Oh, fuck.
So... let's go with an old classic. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman takes the stage. It was honestly gonna be either him or Phoenix Enforcer.
I'm glad you didn't choose Phoenix Enforcer, because Phoenix Enforcer cannot be destroyed in battle.
Well, you'll see what happens after I equip favorite hero to Flame Wingman.
Oh, shit.
Equip only to a level 5 or higher hero monster. If you control a card in your field zone, the equipped monster gains attack equal to its original defense. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effect. At the start of the battle phase, you can activate one field spell directly from your hand or deck. You can only use this effect of favorite hero once per turn. When the equipped monster attacks and destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can send this card to the graveyard. The attacking monster can make a second attack in a row.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, I'm not likely to actually use that part. But I will swap out my field spells. Because you're not the only one with a copy of Skyscraper 2.
Fair enough.
Nope, I'm gonna keep the spell card. Oh god, imagine if I had used this on Phoenix Enforcer. A monster that cannot be destroyed by battle and now also cannot be targeted by a card effect.
I'd be fucked.
I'm hoping that the way the spell card is written, it means the spell card itself cannot be targeted. But we'll see. Oh right, I forgot about Flame Wingman's ability. That explains why I did that much damage.
Yep.
Secret Blast! $300 damage for each card you control. That's what that attack does.
Damn.
Imagine if you'd had a full board like like I did in that one duel.
No, man.
That'd be like 3,000 damage right there. Ooh!
not save that for later. I'm expecting it to be Clayman.
Shit, I can't use the effect on you.
Because of the Eclipse spell, remember?
Right.
I'll just be flat out honest with you. I drew Neos.
Shit.
I love how you can equip like so much stuff to customize the dueling field and deck, but the one thing you have to always have attached to your profile specifically, so it can't change from deck to deck, is your dueling mates. Otherwise, I'd have Elemental Hero Stratos floating there. Oh, you're gonna want to get rid of this one as soon as possible. Say hello to Elemental Hero Ocean.
I had this card in real life.
Wait, I don't have heroes in my graveyard. Well, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get to use his effect as intended. So, fun fact, the Unicron trilogy we got is apparently not the best possible outcome for that timeline.
Oh.
It's not the worst, but it ain't the best. See, much like there's a Wasp Dream timeline for Beast Wars, there is a Unicron trilogy timeline where Starscream survives. And it's all because the Unicron War happened. The Universe War that I basically treat like being trapped in the body of an Elder God that's forced to fight.
Right.
Like, because in the universe I'm referring to, their Megatron was abducted for the Universe War. So he got to see firsthand the kind of menace Unicron actually was. There was no period of denial. Because of that, Megatron, later recolored and renamed Galvatron, proceeded to ally with Optimus Prime right away, so Starscream didn't have to die to unite the faction.
Interesting.
And he manages to survive the entire trilogy. And
gets funny as heck. Because with Starscream Alive, there's a palpable ripple effect on the timeline. With Starscream Alive, fewer Decepticons defected back to Megatron and Energon. Because Starscream lives through Energon, working with the Autobots, Megatron has even fewer troops to use during Transformers Cybertron, basically all coming from the miscellaneous planets that he visited during the events of the Cyber Key Hunt.
Right.
Ever a time for a comeback, it's now. One thing I find hilarious is that because Starscream was working with the Autobots that never had his return to evil phase, the Decepticons that were in stasis on Earth never got activated. Which means we didn't have to deal with Thunder Blast, and that is already a plus in my book. I'm not even going to use the second summon. It's just getting it out of my hand.
Hey, look, it's Ultraman.
If there was an Elemental Hero Ultra Neos out there, I'd be laughing my butt off. I am deliberately choosing not to attack you, just to see if you can pull yourself back out of this. This feels wrong to crush you this badly. But if 3 turns go by, this being your 3rd one, and nothing happens, I will end it.
Mask change.
Ooh. Just notice the rabbit standing on the card on your field has this like ripple effect on the card.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
And with Bubbleman's... And with Bubbleman, I will summon Masked Hero Acid to the field.
Oof! Well done!
Thank you.
exactly the kind of comeback I was hoping to see.
I was hoping for something, and I eventually I got it. Whether or not I can turn this around, I have no idea.
For the moment, I have nothing that really can live through attacking you. That said, I'm not sure how well putting them in defense mode will work for me either. Let's see that ability there. When special summoned, destroy as many spells and traps as your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, all monsters they control lose 300 attack. Wow.
Yeah, this one's a goodie.
I notice you're deliberately avoiding Wingman. Or maybe you just targeted Elemental Hero Heat because of his ability, in which case, fair.
Yeah, that's why I did that. Because if I took out Sparkman or even Wingman or Flame Wingman, there was still a chance that the other one could still get stronger.
I have a feeling I know who you're targeting this time. Yep. I needed him face up for his effect, but that also made him a target, so... Eh. Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect!
Oh, I think good.
Polymerization. Let's get Elemental Hero, Wingman, and Sparkman, throw them in a blender, and what came out was Elemental Hero Great Tornado. Whom upon summoning, has the attack and defense of all monsters on the field, on my opponent's side at least. That was a great comeback, dude. But it...
Thank you. Well, I did what I could.
And you can be proud of that. Like, that was a great duel. At least when I started losing monsters and the like, and I started panicking, it was.
Alright, so we're almost at 2 hours, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92 and Latios. tomorrow we will be back with Super Robot Wars, and eventually I'll get back into Wolfenstein. Feels like every Monday, like I end up waking up late, and I don't end up not doing Wolfenstein anyway. That's gonna be it for me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, later.
Later.